As we stand on the threshold of a brand new year, I want to encourage you with something powerful. Focus on yourself in 2025. Too often we spend so much time focusing on others, trying to meet the expectations of the world or waiting for the approval of others to move forward. But let me tell you today, your most important relationship is the one you have with yourself. And in 2025, it's time to invest in you. It's time to make this year about your growth, your purpose, and your journey. As we enter 2025, it's time to embrace a mindset that may feel a bit foreign to some of us, but one that is absolutely essential for growth, healing, and progress, focusing solely on yourself. Too often we get caught up in the lives of others, in their expectations, their opinions, and their paths. But this year I want to challenge you to shift that focus inward. This is the year to focus on your journey, your growth, and your well-being. When you focus on yourself, you allow room for personal development and transformation. You stop seeking validation from others and start discovering your worth from within. It's easy to compare ourselves to others, especially in the age of social media, where it often seems like everyone else is doing better, living more fulfilled lives, or achieving their goals faster. But let me remind you today, comparison only steals your joy. Your path is unique to you, and you must focus on that, not on where others are or what they are doing. Focusing on yourself means putting yourself first, not in a selfish, egotistical way, but in a way that nurtures your growth, your peace, and your overall well-being. It means recognizing that you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you are constantly giving to others without taking time to recharge and refresh, you'll eventually burn out. It's important to dedicate time to yourself, whether it's through self-care routines, engaging in activities that bring you joy, or spending quiet time with God. This year, let's stop running on empty. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit so that you can show up as your best self, ready to serve others when the time comes. Part of focusing on yourself is also about setting boundaries. Many times we spread ourselves too thin because we fear disappointing others, or we feel obligated to say yes to every request. But you can't be everything to everyone. In 2025, practice saying no when you need to. Protect your energy. Set clear boundaries that allow you to prioritize what truly matters to you. By doing this, you're not only honoring yourself, but also ensuring that when you do say yes, it's with intention and you are fully present. This year, commit to improving yourself, whether it's through learning new skills, building healthier habits, or working on personal growth. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean being complacent or stagnant. It means intentionally growing in every area of your life. Invest in your education, your career, and your passions. Do what you love. If there's a skill you've always wanted to develop or a dream you've put on hold, now is the time to pursue it. Set achievable goals that align with your purpose and take small steps each day to move forward. Progress doesn't need to be fast, it just needs to be consistent. Another key aspect of focusing on yourself is cultivating a positive mindset. So often we are our own worst critics. We hold ourselves to impossible standards and constantly measure our worth against others. But focusing on yourself means letting go of negative self-talk and embracing a mindset of growth and possibility. Start each day by affirming your worth and potential. Speak positively about yourself and your abilities. The more you fill your mind with encouraging thoughts, the more you'll believe in yourself and your capacity for greatness. Focusing on yourself also means healing from past wounds. We all carry emotional baggage, whether it's from past relationships, past mistakes, or old hurts. But carrying that weight only holds us back from moving forward. In 2025, it's time to let go of those past hurts. Embrace forgiveness both for others and for yourself. Allow yourself the grace to heal, knowing that you are not defined by your past, but by your willingness to move forward. Finally, when you focus on yourself, you build a stronger foundation for your relationships with others. When you are whole and secure in who you are able to love others more deeply and authentically. The better you become at caring for your own needs, the better you can show up for the people around you. This year, make a commitment to focus only on yourself. Trust the process, invest in your well-being, and take the necessary steps toward becoming the person God has called you to be. The world needs the best version of you, and the only way to truly give your best is by focusing on yourself in 2025. Don't be afraid to prioritize your growth, healing, and success. The future is bright, and it starts with you. As we step into 2025, one of the most powerful commitments you can make is to invest in your well-being. For far too long, many of us have given our time, energy, and love to others only to neglect the most important person in our lives, ourselves. This year, it's time to shift the focus. Investing in your well-being is not just about self-care, it's about laying the foundation for your growth, happiness, and success. It's about taking responsibility for your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. When you invest in yourself, you are not only enriching your own life, but also positioning yourself to better serve those around you. Your well-being starts with your physical health. Your body is the temple where your spirit resides, and it's important to treat it with respect. In 2025, prioritize exercise, eat nourishing foods, and get the rest you need. When your body is strong and healthy, you feel more energetic, focused, and capable of tackling the challenges that come your way. Invest in routines that keep you physically fit. Whether it's taking a walk each day, practicing yoga, or lifting weights, moving your body regularly will boost your energy levels and improve your mood. Equally important is your mental health. Too often, we overlook our mental well-being in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But your mind is just as important as your body. In this year, take the time to nurture your mental health by reducing stress and practicing mindfulness. Start each day with a moment of peace, whether it's through meditation, prayer, or simply taking a few deep breaths. Learn to quiet your mind and focus on the present moment. Challenge any negative thoughts that arise and replace them with positive affirmations. Surround yourself with people who uplift you and limit exposure to things that drain your mental energy. Investing in your emotional health is just as vital. Many of us carry emotional baggage from the past, hurts, disappointments, and unresolved pain that can hold us back from living our fullest lives. In 2025, choose to heal. Let go of the things that no longer serve you. This might mean forgiving others or letting go of grudges that have taken root in your heart. It might mean allowing yourself to feel and process your emotions rather than burying them. Emotional health is not about suppressing pain, but allowing yourself to experience, learn, and grow from it. Reach out for support when you need it. Therapy, journaling, or talking with trusted friends can provide space for you to process and release old wounds. But equally important is investing in your spiritual health. Whether you walk with God or follow another spiritual path, a strong connection to your faith will guide you through the challenges of life. Your spiritual health provides you with peace, purpose, and direction. In 2025, prioritize your spiritual life by setting aside time each day for prayer, reflection, or study. Surround yourself with positive influences that help you grow in faith and wisdom. Allow yourself to be open to God's direction for your life and trust that He is guiding your steps. When you invest in your spiritual health, you will find strength and resilience in the face of any obstacle. Another aspect of well-being is your personal growth. Investing in your personal development helps you become the best version of yourself. In 2025, commit to learning something new every day. This could mean reading books that inspire and educate you, taking a course to learn a new skill, or setting personal goals that challenge you to push beyond your limits. Personal growth happens when you step outside your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities for learning and improvement. The more you grow, the more confident and capable you become. Lastly, investing in your well-being means setting boundaries and prioritizing your needs. Too often, we say yes to everyone else at the expense of our own peace and happiness. This year, practice saying no when necessary. It's okay to prioritize yourself and your well-being over pleasing others. When you protect your energy, you ensure that you have the strength to be there for others when it matters most. As you invest in your well-being in 2025, remember that this is not a one-time event, but a lifestyle. It's an ongoing process of taking care of your body, mind, and spirit, nurturing your growth, and loving yourself enough to do the hard work required. When you prioritize your well-being, you lay a strong foundation for a fulfilling and purposeful life. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Start today. Your well-being is worth the investment, and the future you are building starts with the choices you make now. In 2025, one of the most powerful actions you can take is to believe in your potential. You may have heard it before, but let me remind you, you are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. There are dreams inside you waiting to be realized, goals within your reach, and an incredible future awaiting your step forward. But in order to make that a reality, you must first choose to believe in your potential. So many times we are held back by self-doubt, fear, or the limitations others have placed on us. We listen to the voices around us telling us what we can't do, or perhaps we listen to our own inner critic, doubting whether we are good enough or deserving of success. But let me tell you something today, you are enough. You have everything inside you to succeed. You have the strength, the creativity, the resilience, and the intelligence to rise above any obstacle in your way. Your potential is limitless if you are willing to believe in it. Believing in your potential starts with recognizing that your dreams are valid. Too often we dismiss our ambitions as unrealistic or unachievable. We think we're not qualified enough or we've missed our chance. But God has placed specific gifts inside you, gifts that are unique to who you are. The dreams that are stirring in your heart are not coincidences, they are purpose-driven and they are meant to be pursued. This year, make a decision to believe in your potential by recognizing that your dreams are worthy of pursuit. Don't let fear or doubt dictate your future. Believing in your potential also means silencing the negative thoughts that hold you back. Every time you hear that voice inside telling you that you can't do something, replace it with the truth you can. You were created for greatness, and there is nothing stopping you except your own thoughts. Take authority over your mindset. Remind yourself daily that you are equipped for success. The more you affirm your potential, the more you'll begin to see opportunities open up in your life. The next step in believing in your potential is taking action. It's one thing to say you believe in yourself, but it's another thing entirely to take bold steps forward toward your goals. You don't have to have everything figured out right now. In fact, the best way to start is by taking small steps every day toward your dreams. Every action you take is an investment in your potential. Even if you don't see immediate results, trust that every step is leading you closer to the life you're meant to live. As you move forward in 2025, embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. It's easy to believe in your potential when things are going well, but the true test comes when life gets tough. When you face setbacks or obstacles, don't give up on yourself. Remember, challenges are often stepping stones to something greater. The best stories of success are written by those who faced adversity, overcame it, and kept moving forward. If you've ever felt like giving up, take a moment to remember how strong you are. Every challenge you face only proves that you are capable of handling more than you think. Believing in your potential also means surrounding yourself with people who encourage and uplift you. When you're surrounded by positivity, it becomes easier to believe in yourself. Find people who remind you of who you are and what you're capable of achieving. Let them cheer you on, and don't be afraid to ask for help when needed. In 2025, choose relationships that build you up and empower you to be your best self. Distance yourself from negativity or people who drain your energy, and instead invest in connections that inspire and encourage you. One of the most important aspects of believing in your potential is staying committed to personal growth. Focus on developing your skills, knowledge, and emotional resilience. The more you invest in yourself, the more your potential will unfold. Take time to learn, expand your knowledge, and challenge yourself to be better than you were yesterday. With every new skill you acquire, you unlock new doors and opportunities. Believe in your ability to grow and evolve, and know that your journey will always be one of progress. Lastly, remember that your potential is not tied to anyone else's timeline. Don't compare your journey to others. Your path is unique, and you are walking it at your own pace. Trust that God's timing is perfect and that your season of growth will come. The more you focus on your own growth, the more you'll discover that you are exactly where you need to be. In 2025, make a commitment to believe in your potential. Your dreams are within reach, and your future is filled with possibility. The only thing standing in the way is you. So choose to believe in yourself, take action, and trust that everything you need to succeed is already within you. Your potential is limitless. Step into it today. As we step into 2025, one of the most liberating things you can do for yourself is to let go of the past. Too often, we carry old wounds, regrets, and memories that weigh us down, preventing us from fully embracing the future that is waiting for us. But in order to focus on yourself and create the life you want this year, it is essential to release what no longer serves you. The past can be a powerful force in our lives, but it doesn't have to define us. It's easy to get caught in the cycle of reliving past mistakes, missed opportunities, and old hurt. But the reality is that those things are behind you now, and no amount of dwelling on them can change what has already been. Holding on to the past only keeps you tethered to a place of pain and regret, making it difficult to move forward. The truth is, when you let go of the past, you free yourself to grow, to heal, and to step into your full potential. Letting go of the past begins with forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about excusing someone's wrongs or forgetting what happened. It's about releasing the grip that past hurt has over you. Whether it's forgiving someone else or forgiving yourself, it's important to understand that holding on to resentment only robs you of peace. In 2025, make the conscious decision to forgive. Let go of the bitterness and anger that you've been carrying. When you forgive, you break free from the chains of the past and open yourself up to a future filled with peace and possibility. Sometimes letting go of the past also means releasing old identities that no longer serve you. Perhaps you've seen yourself as a victim, as someone who has failed, or as someone defined by past relationships or situations. But the truth is, you are not your past. You are not the mistakes you made, the failures you encountered, or the hurt you experienced. In 2025, choose to redefine who you are based on who you are becoming. Let go of the old labels and beliefs that have held you back and embrace the new version of yourself that is emerging. Your past does not dictate your future. Your actions and choices today do. One of the most powerful ways to let go of the past is by embracing the present. So often we get caught in the loop of wishing things had been different or worrying about what the future holds, but the only moment that truly matters is right now. By focusing on the present, you stop allowing the past to control you and start living in a way that propels you forward. The more you focus on the present, the more you realize that you have the power to shape your life today. Every decision you make, every step you take, is an opportunity to move away from the past and toward a brighter future. Letting go of the past also involves releasing old patterns of thinking. Many of us hold on to limiting beliefs that we've carried for years, beliefs that tell us we're not good enough, capable enough, or worthy of success. But these beliefs are not the truth. The truth is that you are capable of anything you set your mind to, and you deserve to live a life of joy and fulfillment. This year, take a hard look at the thoughts that have been holding you back. Recognize the negative self-talk and challenge it. Replace those thoughts with affirmations of your worth, your ability, and your potential. As you let go of these limiting beliefs, you make room for new, empowering thoughts that align with the life you want to create. Another important aspect of letting go of the past is learning to trust the process. You may have been disappointed by things not turning out the way you expected, and that's understandable. But trust that every experience, even the painful ones, is part of a larger plan. The challenges you faced have shaped you into who you are today, and they have prepared you for what's to come. This year, let go of the need to control every outcome and trust that God has a plan for you. When you release the pressure of trying to control everything, you allow yourself the space to grow and trust that things are unfolding just as they should. Letting go of the past also means embracing new possibilities. 2025 is a fresh start, a blank page where you can write the next chapter of your life. It's easy to stay stuck in old habits or familiar routines, but if you want something new, you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Let go of the fear of the unknown and embrace the excitement that comes with new opportunities. When you let go of the limitations of the past, you open yourself to a world of possibility. Finally, remember that letting go of the past is an ongoing process. It's not something that happens overnight, and that's okay. Every day is an opportunity to release a little more, to heal a little deeper, and to step further into the life you are meant to live. In 2025, choose to focus on yourself by letting go of what no longer serves you. Choose to release the past and step into the bright future that God is waiting for you. You are not defined by what has happened. You are defined by what you choose to do with the present and the future. Let go, trust the process, and embrace the life that is calling you forward. As we enter the year 2025, it's time to recognize the power and potential that lies in staying focused on your purpose. Too often, we allow the distractions of daily life, the opinions of others, and the pull of external circumstances to steer us off course. But when you make the conscious decision to focus on yourself and your purpose, you unlock the key to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Your purpose is unique to you. It's the calling that stirs your soul, the thing that lights a fire inside you and drives you to become the best version of yourself. But in a world full of noise and distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your purpose. The key to thriving in 2025 is to stay grounded in your purpose no matter what is happening around you. You don't need to be swayed by the opinions of others, nor do you need to measure your success by anyone else's standards. Your journey is your own, and it's important to stay focused on that path. When you focus on your purpose, you align yourself with your true calling. Every day becomes an opportunity to make progress towards what you were meant to do. You stop wasting time on things that don't align with your goals, and instead you begin to prioritize the activities, people, and commitments that move you closer to your destination. This is where true growth happens, when you consciously choose to direct your energy toward what matters most to you. Staying focused means not allowing distractions, doubts, or setbacks to derail you. It means committing to the process, even when the road ahead feels uncertain or difficult. As you focus on yourself in 2025, understand that your purpose isn't just about achieving external success, it's also about internal growth. It's about developing the person you are becoming and walking in alignment with your values. This year, commit to getting to know yourself on a deeper level. Understand your strengths, your weaknesses, your passions, and your desires. Reflect on the experiences that have shaped you and the lessons you've learned. As you stay focused on your purpose, allow yourself to evolve, embrace new opportunities, and expand your horizons. The more you focus on your personal growth, the clearer your purpose becomes. It's also essential to stay committed to your purpose even when things don't go as planned. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are a natural part of any journey. However, if you stay focused on your purpose, you will begin to see setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than signs of failure. Every obstacle you face can teach you something valuable, and every challenge you overcome brings you one step closer to fulfilling your purpose. Don't be discouraged by temporary setbacks or detours. Keep your eyes on the prize, trust the process, and keep moving forward with resilience and faith. In focusing on your purpose, it's important to set clear goals. Without a clear direction, it's easy to get caught up in distractions and lose sight of what truly matters. Set both short-term and long-term goals that are aligned with your purpose. These goals will serve as a roadmap for your journey and help you stay on track. Break down your larger goals into manageable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. As you focus on yourself and your purpose, these goals will keep you motivated and moving forward. Stay committed to your vision, but also be open to adjusting your approach when necessary. Life doesn't always unfold in the way we expect it to, but that doesn't mean we should abandon our dreams. Sometimes we may need to pivot or try a different path to reach our destination. Flexibility is an important part of staying focused on your purpose. While your goal may remain the same, the path you take to get there might look different than you initially envisioned. Embrace the changes, trust the process, and keep your eyes on the bigger picture. As you focus on your purpose, surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. Your circle of influence plays a significant role in your ability to stay focused. Seek out individuals who encourage you, challenge you, and inspire you to be your best self. Distance yourself from those who bring negativity or distract you from your goals. Your environment, both physically and emotionally, has a profound impact on your mindset and your ability to stay focused on your purpose. In 2025, prioritize relationships that nurture your growth and contribute to your success. Take the time to celebrate your wins along the way. Too often, we get so caught up in the pursuit of our goals that we forget to appreciate how far we've come. Recognize the progress you've made, no matter how small it may seem. Celebrate each step forward, each lesson learned, and each victory achieved. Staying focused on your purpose doesn't mean you have to wait until you've reached the end of the road to feel fulfilled. You are growing and evolving every day, and that in itself is a cause for celebration. Ultimately, when you focus on yourself and your purpose, you are embracing the life you were meant to live. You stop allowing external forces to dictate your direction, and instead, you take control of your future. You trust that you have what it takes to succeed, and you stay committed to the journey, no matter how challenging it may be. In 2025, let your purpose be your guiding light and allow it to lead you toward a life of fulfillment, joy, and impact. Stay focused, stay faithful, and know that the best is yet to come. As we step into 2025, it's important to remind ourselves that one of the most empowering choices we can make is to trust God's timing. Life can sometimes feel like a race where we're constantly comparing ourselves to others and wondering why certain things haven't happened yet. But when we trust in God's perfect timing, we free ourselves from the pressure and frustration of trying to make things happen on our own schedule. Trusting God's timing requires a deep belief that everything in our lives is unfolding as it should, even if it doesn't align with our immediate desires or expectations. We live in a world that constantly emphasizes speed. Everything is expected to happen quickly. And we often feel that if we haven't achieved something by a certain age or point in our life, we are somehow falling behind. But in reality, God's plan for us is unique and His timing is flawless. He knows exactly when we are ready for what He has in store for us. What we may see as delays or detours may actually be divine protection and preparation for something greater ahead. When we trust God's timing, we shift our focus away from trying to control every aspect of our lives, and instead, we surrender to His plan. This doesn't mean we are passive or inactive. Rather, it means we continue to work on ourselves, grow in our faith, and move forward in the direction He has set for us. While we are doing the work to improve ourselves and pursue our goals, we also trust that God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating the right moments for things to fall into place. We must also remember that God's timing doesn't always align with our own sense of urgency. There will be times when we feel like things aren't happening fast enough, or we wonder why we're still waiting for certain dreams to materialize. But trusting in God's timing means trusting that He knows what's best for us, even when we don't understand the reasons behind the wait. It means having the patience to wait for His perfect moment to bring things to fruition. The beauty of trusting God's timing is that it frees us from the fear and anxiety that often come with trying to control every detail of our lives. When we trust in His timing, we are liberated from the worry of what if or when will it happen. We can rest assured that everything we are waiting for is already on its way, and it will come at just the right time. Sometimes the very thing we are waiting for is being prepared for us in ways we cannot see. We don't need to force things to happen because God's plan is already in motion. All we need to do is trust Him and continue doing the work He has called us to do. One of the most significant benefits of trusting God's timing is the peace it brings. When we surrender our timelines to Him, we stop stressing about the things we can't control. This peace comes from knowing that God's timing is always better than our own, and He will never be late in providing what we need. Trusting in His timing means that we accept that there will be seasons of waiting, but those seasons aren't wasted. In fact, they are opportunities for growth, strengthening of our faith, and preparation for what is ahead. It's easy to get caught up in comparing our journey to others, but when we trust God's timing, we stop measuring our lives based on someone else's timeline. We trust that God's plan for us is individual and tailor-made, and that we are exactly where we need to be in this moment. We don't need to rush the process, and we certainly don't need to compare ourselves to others. Instead, we focus on being present in our own journey, knowing that God is guiding us every step of the way. In 2025, let this year be a reminder to trust God's timing in all areas of your life. Trust that He is working on your behalf even when you can't see the progress. Trust that the delays you experience are simply part of His perfect plan. Trust that the desires in your heart are aligned with His will and that He will bring them to fruition at just the right time. When you let go of your need to control and trust in His divine timing, you create room for peace, joy, and fulfillment. Trusting God's timing is not just about waiting for the right things to happen, but about trusting Him through the waiting. It's about living fully in the moment, working on becoming the best version of yourself, and knowing that God has a perfect plan for your life. Trust His timing, for it will never fail.